Guys, good day. It's still me, your favorite baker, here with another baking class for you. So in today's class, we'll be discussing eggs, their primary function in baking, what they are used for, what they do in baking, and also this conception which I've always seen, which is if you add few eggs into your recipe, whatever you're doing will come out coarse, strong, and hard. While if you add a lot of eggs in your recipe, it tends to be more fluffy, soft, and dense. So if you're interested in knowing more about eggs, their functions in baking, what they do, keep on watching. Now, eggs are certainly very important in baking, but that doesn't mean you have to go overboard when using them in baking something. You're not supposed to go overboard, though they are very important. You may think that the primary function of egg in baking is binding. It works as a binding agent, but they do more than that. They are responsible for giving whatever you're doing that good structure. When you see a good cake, the structure, just know what is behind it: eggs, which therefore means the amount you use directly affects the resulting texture of whatever you're baking. Using a few eggs will make your cake dense, but too many will make it rubbery, so you have to be careful when using eggs. The main reason is that eggs are made up of protein. So when the protein in eggs combine with the protein in flour, they therefore produce the overall structure of the baked good, whatever you're baking. We all know eggs contain protein. So when this protein reacts with that of flour, they produce the overall structure of the baked goods. When it comes to moisture, it is provided by two major ingredients, which is fat and sugar. Fat is either butter or margarine. When baking, you can either substitute butter for margarine or margarine for butter. They both can substitute each other. They are both good for baking, but I personally prefer margarine. You can either use butter or margarine. It's still good. It will give you a good product. So the moisture in a cake, what's responsible for that is fat and sugar. These two products have to balance each other out to achieve the ideal crumb consistency in cake, that cake or brownies. So fat and sugar have to balance each other out. Adding too many eggs or any other ingredient for that matter will disrupt that balance that is happening. So be careful when adding eggs or any other ingredients. So in a nutshell, adding little eggs in a cake batter will result in a cake that does not have a good structure, no structure, whereby adding too many will leave you with a spongy and rubbery texture that easily breaks together because of the amount of eggs being added in that cake batter. Now, knowing this, let's go down to the functions of egg in baking. What does egg do in a let me say you're making a cake? The functions of egg. Why do you have to use egg in making that cake? Number one is structure. The main provider of structure in a cake is egg. It gives the cake firmness, lightness, and stability. So if you want your cake to have a good structure, make sure you use the right amount of eggs. The next is aeration. Beating eggs help to incorporate air into the cake batter, therefore aiding leavening. So when making your cake, it's best you beat your egg in order to aid the leavening. in the cake batter. Rather than just breaking it in, it's rather good you beat the egg. The next is emulsification. Emulsifiers in egg bring fat and liquid together into a smooth batter, allowing for a moist cake that does not have this greasy texture. The next is flavor. Eggs play a significant role in the final texture of a cake. The next is color. The golden hue of egg yolk adds a soft yellow pigmentation to both the batter and the cake, therefore giving it a good moisture in general and color. The next is fat provision. Egg yolks egg yolk are a good source of fat which can contribute to the tenderness and moistness of a cake. So egg yolks are very high in fat. Therefore guys, thank you for joining me in today's class about eggs. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If I'm missing any other point, any question, I'll be very happy to attend to you there. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you again in the next class. I still remain your favorite baker, Edna, ready to serve you. Once again, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much guys. Bye.